Ladies and gentlemen, another day in the markets means another amazing story for SoFi. And today, what we have is a brand new product offering for businesses and potentially SoFi customers. So let's talk about it. Recently, Anthony Noto actually leaked this in their last earnings call that they were coming up with this product, but now it's officially released. SoFi launches direct share platform for US IPOs and capital raises. Okay. In partnership with a company called Primary Bid Technologies, SoFi has announced the launch of DSP 2.0, an advanced direct share platform, or DSP, that offers a modern and streamlined approach to equity program management for companies looking to raise capital in the United States. So, what is Primary Bid? Well, let's just pull this away for a sec and we're going to watch their video really quickly and probably get demonetized because there's music in the background, but you guys got to see this. So, let's listen in.
Our public markets exist to give companies access to the widest sources of financing and provide investors with the opportunity to participate in their growth. But while retail investors are a mainstay of secondary market activity, for too long, individuals have been unable to participate in fundraising events in the primary markets, such as IPOs, follow-ons, and bonds. That meant public companies have missed out on access to large pools of capital and ongoing liquidity, and individuals have been unable to participate in public company investment opportunities. Until now, Primary Bid has changed the way that public companies raise capital by unlocking the smart inclusion of individuals alongside institutions. We have delivered over 300 fundraisings in the UK and EU using proprietary technology, key partnerships, and tireless advocacy for fairer, more inclusive markets. We've led regulatory change in our industry, making capital markets more inclusive for individual investors. And we've only just begun.
Now, one of the interesting things that they said there was the fact that they are doing this mainly in the EU and the UK until now, right? See, SoFi is that part that is allowing them to come over to the US. They need some level of a bank partner to help with the compliance for them to deal with these transactions in the United States, and also have a brokerage to allow customers, whether it's employees of the business, customers of the business, or potentially even just the general retail audience, to take part in these IPOs and these potential, bond transactions if a company is trying to raise debt. Potentially, investors like myself might want to take part in a company's fixed income investment if you think that that's the type of investment that you want to get into. So, really quickly, let's go back to the article here. Some of Primary Bid's transactions, they've done Deliveroo's IPO. They've done a follow-on for Aston Martin as well. I thought that those were interesting customers, but that's all in the EU and the UK. So we'll have to see the types of names that they get here in the US. But SoFi is going to be helping along that as well. And they've already had great access into IPOs in the United States, but potentially offering this extra service might be a great addition. So, DSPs allow companies to allocate a portion of their share offering to specific individuals or groups, such as employees or customers. Well, what types of companies might do this? Well, Uber did this for some of their larger drivers, allowing them to also take part in their IPO, and even Airbnb for eligible superhosts. So, that was really during a frothy IPO market. But like what SoFi is saying, if an IPO market in 2025 starts to re-stir and this gets more popular, they could see this gaining a lot of traction. Anyways, it also gives issuers enhanced flexibility in raising capital by enabling them to involve non-institutional investor groups at scale. Okay, so here's a little picture that Primary Bid showed off, showing just a little bit of the dashboard that they get to see, as well as some of the sign-on features. Like whenever you're getting involved with this, it's a little blurry because this is just the resolution that they're trying to show. I can't go over to that side for some reason. Anyway, you link your account to SoFi Invest account, and then you can also, once you're actually eligible and you fit into those customer mixes, then you can see that you can actually get allocation into these investments. And great. Okay. Now, Anthony Noto had some things to say about this. For decades, companies have wanted to offer the opportunity to participate in their IPOs to employees, partners, customers, and others who helped them grow. Unfortunately, traditional DSPs often have had high account minimum requirements, carry significant costs to companies, and lack benefits to underwriters, limiting their appeal. SoFi now offers companies going public a turnkey 100% digital way to offer IPO shares to employees and others who helped build out their business, and whomever else they want to direct those shares to. Whether it's 10 people or 10,000 people, people can open an account from a smartphone in seconds, transfer money seamlessly, and stay informed throughout the IPO process with no additional costs or deposit requirements. At SoFi, we continue to provide Main Street investors access to products like alternative investments in IPOs, which has historically been reserved for high net worth individuals, helping out our members get their money right. Love it. Lastly, some comments from Primary Bid. They said, the solution for US markets is combining SoFi and Primary Bid's technologies, ensuring regulatory compliance while removing the administrative burden from issuers and advisors when running a DSP. SoFi's DSP 2.0 lets companies shape their offer around strategic needs, not technical limitations. And lastly, this is actually from a New York stock group, an expert on US capital market policy. They said, it's vital to see innovations in a way companies engage with stakeholders when going public. The market will welcome new technologies that modernize the IPO process as policymakers look to broaden investor participation. These advancements can strengthen our public markets and support the next generation of great American companies. So that's essentially it. In the disclosures, they did state that this is actually going to be through SoFi Invest, okay? And it's essentially the back end is going to be Primary Bid. I'm sure SoFi is also going to take part in some of those administrative costs to businesses, because obviously Primary Bid, that's how they make money, is charging to the businesses to allow them to do these transactions. Hopefully SoFi takes a part in that, also taking a part in the money that's coming over to fund those IPOs from the customers themselves, which is just bringing on more money through the SoFi Invest brokerage. I think that this is extremely exciting and could also help them with some of their IPO offerings to just regular SoFi Invest users. You're going to have a closer relationship with those businesses and potentially the tools that they need in order to, potentially go directly to those customers and not have to get larger bank involvement. So I'm very excited about this. This feels very much like a SoFi at Work product, which is another product that they have that services, separate businesses' employee benefits, but they have to actually set up SoFi accounts in order to get a lot of those benefits. So this is very much the same. You're going to companies directly and saying, hey, set up a SoFi account, we'll handle the rest. I love it. Hopefully you guys do too. But aside from that, leave me a comment down below what you guys want to see next. But until next time, bye for now.